With the rise of conservatism in the US, we are going to see a huge shift in beauty standards. And although not everyone lives in the US, the cultural impact of the United States in terms of media is immense. And what this means is we're going to be seeing more and more movie stars and pop stars losing weight and trying to fit a certain ideal, a certain beauty standard. And it's going to start to make people that don't fit into that ideal a little bit insecure. Okay? It's just going to be another cycle. Okay? Before you go out there, develop an eating disorder, start doing incredibly unhealthy things to become skinny and fit in with the beauty standards, you need to remember that after, I think, like 10 years of calling Kate Winslet in the Titanic fat, it's just fat shaming, I don't know, Selena Gomez when she was like, coming out of her teenage years. We saw the rise of Brazilian butt lifts and people, enhancing their curves. That became a trend. So the beauty standards is going to always evolve and change. And as soon as something has become attainable and accepted, it will change. That's just the nature of it, because as soon as everyone has reached that ideal, and by everyone I mean the majority, it has to change, because then it's not special anymore. So as soon as everyone got their lip fillers, they got, implants, butt lifts, whatever. Now that everyone has that curvy body type and that is the ideal, it has also become the norm. It no longer stands out. So they really need to be shifting. And generally, when conservatism is on the rise, it's a lot about forcing women to shrink and fit into certain roles. And that role generally begins with the dainty damsel in distress. Think about every piece of art you've seen from a couple hundred years ago or a few hundred years ago. You would see full-bodied women with a little bit of softness and a little bit of a roundness to them. Like there will be flesh on their bones, because that was considered beautiful simply because they were well nourished. And that means that they're more fertile. That means that they're probably wealthier because they can afford to have enough food that is not going to burn off just like that. The general average population, even if they're well fed, they're going to be working. So they're going to be not, keeping all of that nourishment in their body. They're going to be burning it off. So the beauty ideal will always be what the majority don't have. And because we live in a modern era where people are able to alter and change their physique, it's going to be in a cycle. Everything's going to be in a cyclical format, because we're in a phase where people can do a lot of different things to their body to look different, but they look different to meet a certain standard. Then the standard becomes the norm. So what's the point? Who's special? No one's special anymore. So they need to change the standards all over again. Either bring it up, bring it down, whatever. And then everyone's going to strive to meet that standard. And then it's going to go every 15 years. You're going to see it. Okay? So what I'm going to say is, not buy into it. Do not let capitalism win, because you deserve so much better. Your body deserves to be taken care of. Your body does not deserve to be shoved into a mold. Take care of yourself. Eat good food. Exercise to ensure that you're strong and capable and you're flexible, all of those things. Eat good food so, your skin glows and you feel like you can take on the world, okay? Don't be defeated, because we're all capable of fighting this battle, and together we will be stronger.